He was one of Bradbury's kind of people.
William Shatner Live dropped in 1977. On this double live album, Shatner does not sing, unfortunately. It's a spoken word album of his one-man show, which includes a scene from Cyrano de Bergerac and a reading from H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Other than ending the album with the the Final Frontier bit, Shatner doesn't reenact anything from Star Trek. Regardless, he doesn't shy away from referencing his greatest role.
You'll laugh, you'll giggle. You'll say, what's Captain Kirk doing?
Basically, for half the album, Shatner is romanticizing science. Think Carl Sagan's Cosmos if it had been written by someone whose entire scientific knowledge came from watching the original Star Trek series. The other half of the album is Shatner answering questions from the audience, including a 15-minute bit on the upcoming, at least it was in 1977, Star Trek movie. There's a bit of background music, but for the most part, it's just Shatner and a microphone. Now that you know the album's material, I can end this review. We all know Shatner, and we certainly know more about him now than we did in the late 70s, and how you are hearing this album in your mind is exactly how the album sounds. There is no mystery. This is pure William Shatner. One thing we do need to dissect is which half is better, the dramatic half or the question and answer half. I am a huge Star Trek fan, but I enjoyed the dramatic stuff much more. I thought the Q&A was filler and not very insightful. For the dramatic stuff, I turned off the lights, I sat back, and I let Shatner whisk me away, or at least I allowed him to try. For the Q&A stuff, though, I turned on the lights and started checking my email. Another thing that bothered me was after previewing his show, Shatner asked the audience to refrain from flash photography. I get it, flash photography was a huge scourge in the 1970s, but Billy, you acted on Broadway. Will a flash bulb or two really distract you? He then basically asks the audience not to heckle him. Why stop there? Why not ask critics to give you positive reviews? And why not have an MC make these announcements? And even if you don't do that, why include it on the album? It's a vinyl record. Flash photography and heckling aren't going to distract it much. Ultimately, I'll probably watch Star Trek V more than I'll listen to William Shatner live, but it's not nearly as bad as those new Star Trek movies. Of course, nothing is that bad.